Hello, this is Nancy Hoehn, Economic Development Director for the Village of New Lenox, and today our Notice New Lenox program brings us to New Lenox Mail and Parcel, located here on Route 30 in the same center with the Ace Hardware. We're going to go inside and see everything that they have to offer, so let's go in and get caught up with their gifts and their other business services. Hello, we're now inside here at New Lenox Mail and Parcel Center, and we're going to do this a little different today. Not only do we have Linda here, who's been a longtime employee, but for the first time we have a big business fan. We have Liz Schwenke, who does help us out with New Lenox cable stuff a lot and is very active in town, and it was really kind of a nice opportunity when we started talking about coming in here. Liz said, I'll come, I know all about this store. So thank you so much, Liz, for
thank you. Thanks for having me, and thanks, Linda, for joining us. I just am such a fan of the New Lenox Mail and Parcel. It's like Cheers. You come in here to buy a gift or pay a bill, and they greet you with your first name, and it's just one of those old-time feelings that you get that is missing a lot in big business these days.
Right, I agree. Well, and we were talking a little bit earlier that the business has been physically here and in the center with Ace right on Route 30, so very easy to find for 30 years in this location.
Yes, 30 years we've been here and hoping to stay here a lot longer. And we have a lot of services that we offer the community that I don't think a lot of customers know about. So that's what we're here for today, to show them that we care, and there's a lot of other things that we do here.
Right, and I think that's exactly on point. I mean, the whole purpose of this show is to bring people inside the businesses and give them a different perspective than they may have when they're driving, 40 miles an hour down the road. And I will tell you, the first time I walked in, the sign says mail and parcel. That's what I'm expecting when I come in, and find this to be much, much more than that. And the things that really impressed me, you have a huge amount of giftware, a lot of which is military oriented. And I think that's really, that patriotism is really a nice thing to see here.
Also, we do gift baskets for military here. I don't think a lot of people know that we do baskets here. Customers can bring in the items, or they can pick what we have in the store, and we will make up gift baskets. We also have a lot of religious items in the store, especially with communions coming up with St. Jude's, in church in the area. Also, we do have wine items in the store, jewelry boxes. So I think once the customers look around the store, they'll notice how many different things we do carry.
Right. Well, let's talk a little bit about the gift side of things first. As you mentioned, we've got the military stuff, we have the religious, First Communion, appropriate, those types of gifts. But then we have obviously a full selection of cards. And I don't know, I saw a few things that I thought maybe I'd like to pick up while we're here. I don't know.
I think I like the convenience, because I'll come in here, still old-fashioned, still pay my utility bills here, and I know I can get a quick gift of some kind, whether it's a hat for somebody whose birthday is coming up that was in the military, or a religious gift of some kind, or just to buy a quick greeting card or whatever while I'm here. It's very convenient.
Right. Well, and you had some really neat lines of hand-painted glassware and a lot of things that are sports affiliated too, and with both the major leagues, but also you have some things that are following some of the college teams.
Right. Our military and our sports are like our #1 sales. I think people are surprised when they see we have the Bulldog hats, we have the Bulldog shot glasses, and other military items for nice gifts.
Right.
And I think that's what first drew me in, like when I came in here, was how much military, and I'm a big volunteer with the VFW and American Legion. Anything that you want to post on, they have a veterans bulletin board that you can post stuff on. I know we put a lot of our VFW activities up there, and she always tells me how many people actually stop and read whatever's on that bulletin board, so that's a cool feature as well.
Well, it's kind of, as you said, it's that throwback to the way people used to find out about things, right? You'd walk into a business and you'd have postings of different events going on in the community, and you have that here, and I think that's really unique and special. So
it's an old feel of a personal shop, a gift shop, but it's a lot of modern things. You can find so many modern things here. It's very cool.
Well, and jewelry.
Jewelry.
We make sure we mention
do
that.
have religious bracelets. We do have religious crosses. A lot of different things when it comes to jewelry here. And we're trying some new lines to see what sells. Right now we do have other items like willow tree, Lolita glasses. So we're bringing in some more modern lines to offset different items in the store.
And there's a lot of cool things for the kitchen, like they have some cutting boards that are very modern, and just those are the kinds of things that impress me, that you buy a cutting board here and then you go buy some cheeses and bring it back, and she wraps it up and puts it in a cool basket, and you have a total gift to take to someone.
Right. Well, I think that, as we all know, we're all short on time. So I think that's really an important point, that you guys will put the gift baskets together. Like you said, bring some things in, pick things up here, you'll put it together, make it all look pretty, and you walk out the door. And I think that,
Well, with our UPS and our FedEx business, that's the base of our business. A lot of people will see something on their way in the store and say, oh, that looks great, I'll add it to what I'm shipping.
Right.
So we do the UPS, FedEx, DHL. Also here, I don't think a lot of people know that we are a bill payment center. We take over 150 different bills. We have a faxing service. We also have a service for computer. If your computer goes down, you need to, pick up an email. You can come in here and do computer time. And we also do resumes here. So there is a wide variety of different things that we do here in the store.
so you offer much broader office services than what the mail and parcel maybe,
Exactly.
would lead people to believe.
And one time I had something that had to be packed, but had to be shipped through the post office. And they were like, just bring it in and we'll pack it up for you and you can take it to the post office. So I think that's a great service as well.
Right.
I agree with you. It's having those different services really helps out.
Well, and we've talked too about, when you ship things, goodness knows how it's handled once it leaves your hands. So getting it shipped and packed correctly before it ever goes is that much more important if you want it to get there in one piece.
There's a lot of different shipping places that customers can go to. But we feel that when we pack something, it's like our own. And our customers are our family. So when we're packing, it is like it's ours. And we don't want the package to be broken. We want it to be handled with care because we care.
Well, and I can tell you firsthand that my experience, I had sold some items through a fundraising auction for a rescue group where we had adopted our pets. And so I had all these items that I had to have shipped out to the people that were the high bidders, and I literally walked in with, I don't want to say a mess, but it was the items and it was some boxes, and I didn't have boxes for all of it, and I had, just slips of paper with the addresses on it, and they took it and they took care of all of it.
That's great.
They were able to figure out what size boxes we needed for the ones they didn't, what things needed to be wrapped a certain way. They took care of addressing all of it and got it out for me.
And like I said before, those are some of the qualities that are missing in big business these days. So it's like the little shop around the corner. They know you by your first name. You can pick up a quick gift. You can pay your bills here. You could ship something. So that's why I'm such a fan.
Right. Well, and it's so easy to pull in and off of Route 30, either on people's way to or from work or running errands over their lunch hour, get those things taken care of, and then be on their way. So I think the convenience factor, as you said, with the customer service, which is very lacking a lot of places, and you've been here 15 years.
Yes.
So, it's not like you're going to see a different face every time you walk in the door.
Right.
And I think that's reassuring.
Right.
I think you have some businesses, local businesses, and we have a lot of people that work out of their homes here in New Lenox, and I think this would be, a great resource for them to know about, because they have to be either receiving shipments, sending things out, and may need a place that they can really depend on. And I think this is a really good match for them as well.
Another service that we do is if you were going to buy something online and you didn't want to leave it on your doorstep,
Right.
and you knew you weren't going to be home, what you can also do is call us, come in, let us know what you're expecting, and for a fee, you can have the package delivered here at the mail center, and we would be signing for you. So if you buy a laptop or a computer, it is not sitting on your doorstep. So
Right.
it's another service that I know a lot of people don't know that we offer here.
No, that's a great, I had no idea. Because you do worry about that, you know, if you say you need a signature, but yet you're not home during the day, how do you get the signature?
Especially around the holidays, you heard UPS was dropping packages
Right.
off and 2 cars down with somebody taking it off the porch. So I didn't know that either. That's a great service.
We try to find services that are different and unique to our business that keeps us going.
Right.
Because there's, in this economy, a lot of business are failing. And we are trying to find different things that will bring in the customer.
Sure, and you do have post office boxes here.
Yes, we do. We have a lot of customers that use our services for that. Some of them are snowbirds, so
Right.
we take care of their mail for them. We also do name badges that for the village. We do them for the police department. So that's another service that we do here too.
Well, obviously we've talked about a wide variety of the things that you have to offer. You know, is there anything that we have left out? You know, we've talked about the giftware, how convenient it is. You can get the gift, you can get the card, you'll put the basket together. It's kind of one-stop
Right.
shopping from that standpoint. So,
I think we've covered everything that we do here. I'm sure I might have forgot a few things, but customer service is our number one thing that we do here. So if anybody has any questions when they come in, they can always ask one of us ladies here, and
Right.
you know, we'll help them.
right, and that's what I was going to suggest is that, you know, now that we've piqued everybody's interest, for them to really just stop in, and I think they'll be as impressed as you have through the years, Liz, in dealing with Donna and Linda, and you know, come in, walk around the store, see what you guys have to offer firsthand, and you're always here for questions. I mean, you have pretty extended hours. I guess that's one other thing that we should mention, that it is
Correct.
convenient to get in here.
We are open Monday through Friday, 9 to 7, and on Saturdays we are open 9 to 5.
Right. So I think that's helpful too, that some people aren't getting back to town until after 5, and you're still open and able to take care of them. So, well, wonderful.
Love this place. I hope people stop in and they'll see why I'm so enamored with Mail and Parcel, New
Right.
Lenox.
Well, and obviously everybody that's watching this can see the people that have been coming and going while we've been doing
Right.
the interview, and I think that's a good indication that, you know, you have a very established base of repeat customers that are very happy.
Yes,
So,
that makes us happy.
yep. So, well, thank you so much, Liz, for
Oh, you're
coming in,
welcome.
and Linda for stepping
Thank
up
you.
and getting on camera with us today. And New Lenox, please take some time, come into the center here, New Lenox Mail and Parcel Center, and get to know Linda and Donna, the owner, and see what they have to offer you. Thank you so much.